Hi ladies, my name is Lauren Jackson and I'm going to show you today how I apply my Jamberry wraps. Alright, so first step, you're going to push back your cuticles like this with this awesome little plum cuticle pusher, which is in our application kit. Alright, I'll just show you it real quick. It's so cute. It's a perfect place for storing all your wraps and all of your tools, with like this buffer block, which is awesome for like doing your nail selfies, and this nice fresh little file, which is so much better than your little nasty emery board that's been in the bottom of your makeup bag for 2 years. So also these nice scissors, which these cut so nicely, you guys. It's like you don't even have to do that squishing thing where you press the blades together. No, they're awesome. Your orange stick and some alcohol wipes too comes along with that. I'm going to use our nail prep though, because I love that stuff. I'll use that in just a second. So I push back my cuticle. I'm going to actually buff because I'm applying on top of gels. You don't have to do this step for applying just on your natural nail bed unless you have super oily nails, like for kids. But for my gel nail, I'm gonna do that. Okay, now it's time to clean. All right. Some people recommend cleaning with even like dish soap and stuff before, because if you tend to have really oily nail beds, that might be a good thing for you to do. But like if you have super healthy hair and skin, it probably means that your nail beds are going to be extra oily too. All right, so I just cleaned all the oils off and the dust from buffing. All right, now we're on to sizing. Okay, sizing is super important. You want to make sure that you choose one that is going to be small enough to fit within your nail bed. Okay, I promise no one's going to see the tiny gap on the side. People are always worried about that. Really, if you're taking a picture, it's going to be flat on like this, and really when you show people your nails, you're showing them like this, so you're not like, hey, look at the sides. Okay, so don't freak out about that. Don't worry about that. It'll be a much smoother application process if you just leave a tiny gap. All right, it's kind of like how they apply gels. They always leave that little gap. You don't want it riding up on your cuticle. Okay, all right. Here's how I'm going to do it. I just bend it like this. People are always like, how do you get it up off? See how I cut it in half first? This is how I like to do it. Some people don't, but all right, this is how I do it. Then I just roll it up on the orange stick. Okay, I'm not going to touch the adhesive at all. Not the part where it's going to be resting on my nail bed, okay? Because then, right, like I said, oils are going to break down the adhesive. Okay, I heat it just until it starts to waver. Okay, that's it. All right, that was like, what, 3 seconds? Not too much. Okay, I'm just gonna stick it down right at the nail bed. Okay, just right at the cuticle. All right, I'm not even pressing it anywhere else. I just wanted to do that and then heat it. And this makes it so that I can just give it a little tug before I really seal it down. Okay, see how I did that? Just a tiny tug. Don't get too excited about it and really stretch it, because then it might retract a little too much when it cools. Okay, so give it a little press with my finger, and then you can go ahead and also go around with your cuticle pusher and really just seal it down at the sides and at the tip. All right, I feel like that's good. Okay, now I just like to trim off a little bit of the extra so that I'm not all, Edward Scissorhands while I'm waiting for it to cool. And then I'll just talk for a second about how I'm going to remove this and when I'm all done. What I do, if it's just applied onto my natural nail bed, I'm going to use this amazing stuff. Okay, this is our lacquer. It's called lacquer remover, but it's really awesome for wrap remover. Okay. So amazing, you guys. Okay, this is the gentlest and fastest way to get your wraps off. Really, what I do is I just screw the top off, or you can use a cotton ball too, but it's easiest just to, when it's this full, screw the top off, dip your finger in, you break the little seal first, and then dip your finger in, and after maybe 15 seconds, it's gonna come off nice and easily. And if it's not, then just dip it again. All right, I feel like I've talked long enough. Now I can just show you how I file off the little, okay, see, downward motion only. All right, down, 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 and not back and forth, and not up and down, just down. And another little trick is if you're getting lifting, if you use your nails like as tools a lot to like pry batteries out of dead toys like I do all day long, try angling your file just a little bit like this, see how it's just a little bit exposing a tiny bit of the nail, and that will make it so that you can still use your nails as tools and it will not cause any lifting. Isn't that awesome? It just gets a really nice seal. There we go, you guys. Ah, I'm all done. Isn't that great? Super easy. Don't be scared, all right? You can do this. I believe in you.